So this is code.org's lesson 14, level 7 in Discoveries, unit 3. And so this is conditionals. And a conditional is just what it said. Upon what condition will something happen, basically. So here they want, let me get this down here, pull this down a bit. And of course, it's not going to work right now. Well, they want, if I run this, they have this apple growing and growing and growing and growing. But they want this apple to turn into a pear at a certain point. And how do we do that? Well, once it reached a scale of 2, turn it into a pear. So how do you do that exactly? So we use an if statement. So here we have, I'm just going to stop that here. So here we have the variable fruit. Fruit.setAnimation is an apple, and it's scaled to 0.1. And then we have the background, and fruit.scale is growing, fruit.scale plus 1, plus 0.01 rather, so it's growing. And then what do we do? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do an if statement here. So if we go ahead and start doing if, I'm going to get some space here though, if, right away we have all these red boxes piling up. If, bracket, fruit, oops, here we go. There we go, capital 9 is a bracket, if fruit.scale if it gets bigger than 2, so that if it's greater than, and let me get some spaces in there, greater than 2. There's our statement. If fruit.scale is greater than 2, and that's, then get out of this bracket here, and then we have our curly brace, the opening curly brace. What do we want to happen right now on the next line? Now we're going to turn it into a pear. So fruit dot set animation, we use the bracket and quotes, and these are in our program already, and we want pear, and then of course we want the semicolon, and we already have the closing curly brace. Note we have a curly brace for the whole program from the draw loop, right? And we have another one for just our little if statement here. And so now if the fruit.scale gets greater than the size of 2, fruit.setAnimation is pear. So we have fruit.setAnimation because that's what the variable is. And fruit.scale is the one that's growing, growing, growing. So let's see how this works. And he's growing, it's growing, it's growing. And you see down here in the watchers, right here on the bottom right, when this gets to 2, that's when it is going to change. So we're going to do it again. And down on the right-hand side here, watch the watchers. It's coming close. One, there you go, got to 2. And that is the end of lesson 7.